YouTube is almost there. Once again, what's up, guys? What's up, YouTube and LinkedIn? All timed in, waiting for the computer to catch up. There it is. It looks like it's in. Welcome. That's what I wanted. Justin R. Harris here. Business scenarios. You know this playlist. This is 366 days of business scenarios solved every single day. Thank you guys for checking in. You know what to do on the YouTube side. Like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell. Make it happen, right? On LinkedIn side, just tune in, right? You get notified if you have your notifications up and you're following me and you're keeping up with these business scenarios every single day. There's something different that helps improve you in your business scenario. So here's what it is with this one. Here's what I have for you. With this topic, right, as far as mediocrity is concerned, it takes far less energy to move from first-rate or top-notch employee, right, to excellence than it does to move from incompetence to mediocrity, right? That's what we're going to get into. I'm going to give you the 5 steps that it actually takes for you to achieve top-notch performance in your own self-evaluation as far as you are concerned with your identifying of your skills or what it is that you bring to your business, your entrepreneurship, your partnership, or just you as an employee. However you want to apply this is where it's going to apply, honestly, because if you follow these steps, and this is the problem, is people say they're going to follow steps all the time. They don't really do it. They'll do it for a day or so. They look into it. Next thing you know, 3, 4, 5, a week later, they deviate, right? Oh yeah, I know about that. You're more dangerous when you know how to do something and you don't do it than when you don't know it all. Because then you're kind of halfway doing it, right? And then it's real evident at that point that you're just wasting time, right? So don't be that person. Don't be that, right? So let's get right into this, okay? I'm gonna give you these steps. And I really like what he wrote here because I want to read this verbatim because once again, this is one of those, right? He goes, you can learn to identify your strengths by using feedback analysis. I really like this. He goes, this is a simple process in which you write down every one of your key decisions and key actions along with the results you expect each one of those to achieve, right? 9 to 12 months later, that's if you stick to this, right? I would say 3 months. If you do it for 3 months, you should see a good result pattern. Check the actual results against your expectations, okay? After 2 to 3 years of this, now you're talking about really implementing a system here. You will know your strengths by tracking those decisions and those actions where actual results fell in line with or exceeded your expectations. We always want to exceed, right? But if you stick to something, I promise you, you will exceed. When you kind of tiptoe around and you don't really stay consistent, that's where you barely hit your mark, all right? So don't be that person. This is why there's this difference between people who are exceptionally excellent and everybody else, right? That's really what it is that person did not deviate. They stuck to it. Once you have identified your strengths through feedback analysis, you can use this knowledge to improve in performance and your results. You'll make this happen in 5 ways. These are the 5 steps I'm going to give you, okay? And they're pretty profound. They're not that hard. Like I said, the hard part is really just sticking to it. So here's the first one. Concentrate on your strengths. How simple is that? Number 2, work on improving those very same strengths. Did it get hard yet? No. All right, I put a like unnecessary pause there to see if it got hard for you. So what are you doing? 1, identify your strengths. 2, work on improving those strengths. 3, you may need to learn a new knowledge to update that and get away from the old, right? But the third one is to recognize your disabling habits. What are your disabling habits, right? The most common one is like arrogance, for instance. Okay, oftentimes poor performance results from an unwillingness to pursue knowledge outside of one's own narrow ability, a narrow specialty, right? So here's number 4, remedy bad habits and manners. So once you've identified those bad habits and manners, remedy it, get rid of it, figure out a way to get it out. All too often, a bad habit such as procrastination or bad manners, and with the cooperation of others working around you and that teamwork, it just makes it impossible, right? So don't do that, right? Bad manners, bad habits, things like that, procrastination. If you're working with a group or anything like that, you're just hindering the entire process. Drop that. And the most important one, the fifth one, right, real simple, is once you've done all of that, then figure out what you should do. How crazy is that? That's your action point. He goes, use feedback analysis to identify your strengths, then go to work on improving your strengths, identify and eliminate your bad habits, and hinder the full development of your strengths. Get rid of those so you can actually see the maximum potential of your strengths. Figure out what you should do and do it. Finally decide what you should not do. I don't even know what else to say. There's nothing else to say. You don't come back after that. You leave it alone because it's Peter Drucker. Okay? It's real simple. Follow the Daily Drucker. Go get the book. It's in my description on the link on the YouTube side. Get the book, follow along. Get the book, improve on yourself every single day, 366 days, including the leap year. I don't even know what else to say to you guys.